by Eddie Singh, and today we are going to discuss the writing section for class 10 board exam, as the English paper is on 23rd of this month. So naturally the board examinees of class 10 might be having some confusion regarding the format of different writing sections. Now we are going to discuss all the writing sections one by one. Well, Prasad, you may ask question, sir, class 10 writing section consists of what? Ask, sir, class 10 writing section.
Sir, class 10 writing section
Consists of what?
consists of what?
Yes, of course. Whenever a board examinee, particularly a board examinee of class 10, sits for board exam for class 10 for the first time, he will be given, because writing plus literature is of 30 marks, so naturally it is 18 plus 12. 12 is grammar and 18 is writing. Naturally there will be maximum three questions of writing. Maybe 18 can be divided into three parts, like 4 and 6, 10 and 8, 18. So maybe that two of the writing sections may be the long one and one will be the smaller one, or maybe all the three writing sections may be of 6 marks, maybe of, so like last year question paper you show me, in that what is the marks given. The marks given in the writing section is as follows. Look at that. The first writing is of 8 marks and the word limit is 100 to 120 words. It is a letter to be written to the editor of a local newspaper regarding concern about the problems the neglect has created, and also suggesting measures. One of the units. The second question that is there of 10 marks, that is write a story writing, and outline is given. So having the outline, you have to complete the story. And in the or section also, question number 4 or, there is again a writing section, and that is again a story writing. So both the question number 4 and question number 3 is of how many marks? Tell me. 3 I said 6 marks. How many marks?
6 marks.
3 is of 8 marks. Question 3 is of 8 marks, that is letter to editor, and 4 is of 10 marks. So 10 plus 8, 18, and another 12 marks is grammar. So we have, rather we can say that we have only 2 writing questions, 8 plus 10. 8 marks question is letter to editor or a report writing, or it may be a letter of placing order, and the question number 4 is of 10 marks, and that is a story writing. Now the question arises, Prasad, that sir, what are the formats of different writing sections, especially letters of communication? So format for letter writing is like that. When you are writing a letter to the editor, highlighting any problem, letter to the editor, obviously the format is like this. First, on the left hand side, on the top left corner, we write the sender's address. What do we write? Tell me. Sender's address. We write the sender's address. After that, leaving one line gap, we write address of the address. First date is written and then address of the address. For this address, that is receiver's address. What is it? Receiver's address. And after that again one line gap, then we write actually subject. What do we write? After receivers, we write subject. And then we write, after subject, we write opening salutation. Opening salutation may be dear sir or sir. Dear sir or sir. Opening salutation. And then there is the body of the letter. Then you ask, sir, body of the letter consists of how many paragraphs? Ask, sir, body of the letter consists of how many paragraphs? Body of the letter consists of 3 paragraphs. How many paragraphs? Para 1 is opening the letter. What is para 1? Opening the letter. Para 1 is opening the letter. Then you ask, sir, what is para 2? Problems.
related to the topic, problems and factors. Problems and factors. Then you ask, sir, what is in para 3? Remedies, solution. Every problem has a solution, remedies and suggestions. It is also known as suggestions. And then at last there will be an appeal, one line appeal, and last it will be closing salutation. Ask, sir, what is closing salutation? Yours truly or yours faithfully. Left hand side, yours truly, TRULY, or yours faithfully. Yours faithfully. So now I just conclude saying that a letter of communication, first is sender's address. What is the first one? And the left hand side, all left hand side. Then we write date. Then after that we write receiver's address. And then we write subject. Then we write opening salutation, sir or dear sir. Then we write body of the letter. Body of the letter is divided into 3 paragraphs. How many paragraphs?
3 paragraphs.
First, opening the letter, opening the topic. Second, problems and factors. Third, remedies and suggestions. And at last, closing salutation. That is yours truly or yours faithfully. And this is how a letter is written. Now, then you can ask, sir, like last year questions, discuss, sir, what are the ways we can just open the letter? Different ways to open the letter. Suppose you are writing a letter to place an order. Let us say that you have to place an order for 50 computer sets. How many?
50.
For your, school, because your school has started computer, subject as in class 10. So you want to have an order of booking of 50 computer sets, hard disk. Hard disk you want, computer set, along with the software, and so you want to get it, delivered from a company, let us say IBM company or any other company, or SCL company, or any other computer company that you want to. So what will be the way to place an order? Let us say that the person who is writing the letter is Prasad, and his address is 1/2 Gandhi Nagar, Noida. His address is 1/2 Gandhi Nagar, Noida, New Delhi. NOIDA, Noida, New Delhi. So this is sender's address. What is this? Then we will write one line gap, and then we write, let us say you are writing the letter today, so you are writing on 18th of this month, 18th of March. Let us say you are writing 18th of March 2019. After that, the receiver's address, you are writing the manager for order, manager PCL Computer Limited, Kolkata. You are just ordering this from Kolkata. A company from which place? Tell me.
Kolkata.
The manager PCL Computer Limited, Kolkata. Now you write subject. What will we write subject? Placing an order. Placing an order regarding an order. Placing an order for delivery of how many sets? 50 sets. Delivery of 50 computer sets. Okay. Then after that we will write sir or dear sir. Whatever you write, dear sir or sir. Then the language. What will be the language? That you ask, sir. What will be the language? Yes. Opening the letter. Opening the language is very important. Sir or dear sir. And after that, I would like. First line will be, I would like to place an order for the delivery of 50 computer sets. How many computer sets? 50 computer sets for our school computer lab. It would be a kind favor. On your part, if you tell us the quotation of the price. Quotation is very important. What is the price per unit? Quotation of the price per unit. Quotation of the price per unit along with mode of payment, whether check or cash, along with mode of payment. So this is how you have opened the letter. Now in the second paragraph, you are going to write that what should be the special features of that computer. Yes, your computer should be high definition, should be HD computer. HD, your computer should be high definition and should be equipped with UQIPP, modern software. Then the third paragraph, I would like to get the delivery of all these 50 sets of computer within 10 days. Within 10 days. Looking forward to get the delivery of these sets within 10 to 15 days. Yours truly. Thanking you. Yours truly. Your signature, Prasad, and your designation. Suppose you are the principal of this school, so principal, and name of this school, Oxford Public School or any other public school. This is how we say this is letter of order. Letter of order. So now, Prasad, you have understood how to write letter of order. Now, what is difference between letter of order and letter of editor? Let us talk about it. Let us see last year question paper, and then we will make a difference. Question number 3 comes under, that is 8 marks question of writing section. I am reading out one of the questions. Write a letter in 100 to 120 words to the editor of a local newspaper expressing your concern about the problems, the neglect that has created, and suggest measures to reclaim the park. There is a question that there are 2 main parks in your locality, but they have virtually been taken over by undesirable elements. The park has been encroached by some undesirable residents. They are not allowing the children to play there. As a result, the residents, the old age people, cannot go there, and they suffer really a great loss, because park is especially for children and old age people, isn't it? So now you have to write a letter to the editor highlighting what problem that has arisen due to the neglect of the park and how these antisocial elements have encroached the park, causing concern to the residents. And address is given. Address is here. You are just Gobind and Enclave Meerut. So you will write here 1/2 Gobind Enclave Meerut. Here date, and then again the editor, Times of India, New Delhi, Times of India Meerut, because you are writing Meerut, so definitely the editor, Times of India Meerut. Subject, neglect created by the park authority causing problems to the residents, or neglect being done to the park. Then here, sir, through your prestigious newspaper, I would like to bring to the kind notice of the concerned authorities that the park in Gobind Enclave is highly neglected. This is the only park that is virtually been taken over by some undesirable elements. Earlier, that the park was used by the residents for the old age people for evening and morning walk. Later on, it was also utilized by the children living in the area. The children of the residents, they are often played in the park in the evening and enjoyed the sight. But now, as the park has been virtually taken over by some antisocial elements, the children are not allowed. They don't get place to play there, isn't it? Nor do the old age people get time to go there. There is often a crowd of antisocial elements. They are sitting there talking and wasting time there, or making certain plans. Sometimes these antisocial elements also become the cause of nuisance like robbery and others. So I would like to request the authority concerned or the administration to take action, and bring the park to the use of the residents. I would like to suggest to the residents also that they should write at least one joint application requesting the authority to take a notice of the situation.
if possible, the resident should write a letter to the district administration Meerut and make this point that the park has to be utilized by the residents only. This is the only park that is meant for the residents. So in case it is not freed from the encroachment of the antisocial elements, this park will be of no use for the residents, and therefore we request the authorities to take a stock of the situation and take immediate actions to restore the utility of the park for the residents. For the thanking you, yours faithfully. Yours over. Is it very difficult? बहुत difficult है, बोलिए. हो जाएगा ना? So now Ritik and Prashant, today we have discussed writing section. Tomorrow we shall discuss some literature questions. Thank you very much.